I haven't purchased a video game since. Well, I take that back. I bought Final Fantasy Adventure, Final Fantasy Legend 1, 2, and 3 like a couple months ago for the original Game Boy, but before that, the last video game I bought was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So I've been pretty hyped for Pokemon X, because I'm getting X, because I think this will probably be the first time ever where more people get one Pokemon game rather than the other, mostly because of Charizard X and Mewtwo X. The Mega Evolutions are just better than their Y counterparts. Come to think of it, I was actually gonna get. Well, I was thinking I'd rather have Charizard Y because more people are gonna have the black Charizard X. All besides the point, especially if you don't even follow Pokemon news. But I was on my way home from rowing yesterday, and I was like, Mom, I haven't decided if I'm going to go to the Pokemon Midnight Release. She was like, well, I don't know, you're going to get there. I was like, well, I'll figure it out. She asks what day it comes out. So I'm like, oh, October 12th. She's like, Will, October 11th, you're leaving to Columbus, Ohio to row all of October 12th. At which point, I bellowed a resounding, no, whoa, because I follow this kid on Twitter. He's one of these people with 30,000 tweets, but he's also a somewhat avid Pokemon player, and he's going to be taking pictures and just tweeting all day, and I'm going to be just crying myself through my races in Ohio. So I was pretty upset about that. Another thing that I was upset about recently, though, was the 3DS that I bought off of eBay. There was a pink one on eBay, and it was used for $100, and I was like, alright, I'll buy it. So I bought it now, and it gets here, and it's in pretty bad condition. I take that back. It's in okay condition. It's been dropped. It's clearly been dropped. It was never put in a case, like a shell or anything. And I had already ordered an $8 aluminum shell, which the top half is on. And the other half, I have a extended external battery to give it twice the battery life. But I got the 3DS, and it didn't have a charger or SD card. So I bought a charger for $2.50. And I just ran out of battery on it 2 days ago. And I went to charge it, and it wasn't picking up any charge. I was like, okay, that's weird. And then I went and got the external battery. I was like, alright, so I'll just plug in this external battery. Ran out of battery last night, and I went to go charge it, and it wasn't even charging with the external battery in it. So I take out the external battery, and I'm not one to give up super easily, so I was like, alright, I'll try and figure this out. So I take the external battery off of the 3DS, and I put it in its charging base by itself without the 3DS. It charges the external battery, but it won't charge while it's in the 3DS. So I'm getting a little bit frustrated at this point, because that means I have to unscrew it and screw it on every time I want to charge it. But at this point, I'm just using packing tape, it's pretty much a clear masking tape, a strong clear tape. And I just have two pieces of that on the outside. So I filed a Shenanigans report on PayPal, because clearly this kid, the 3DS was, it was pretty banged up, but for $100 it was a great deal. And I filed up this PayPal Shenanigans report, and I was like, alright, I need some evidence of how messed up this is, just to attach a picture, to the initial report before they even come back and ask for more details. So I pull up my phone, I'm like, something is wrong with this 3DS, and I look inside. There's I'll go ahead and attach the picture. Inside the little thing where you charge, the wire that comes around to complete the circuit and whatnot within the 3DS, is snapped within this little port. So no matter what I do, if I plug in this charging cord, the circuit within the 3DS is never going to be completed, because the metal that touches the metal within the charging cable isn't complete. It's been severed. That's probably the best word to use. It's been severed in a spot, And I don't know if this kid thought he was going to get away with just sending the 3DS without a charging cable and just letting whoever bought it blame the charging cable after they realized that it doesn't charge, or if this guy even knew that it didn't charge. But I pretty much filed a Shenanigans report, and hopefully I'm asking for most of my money back. I just gotta cut this kid some slack, because as much as I will freaking hate untaping and taping up an external battery pack every time I need to charge it after like 8 hours of 3D play or something, it's better than not having a 3DS. So we'll see how that goes. Other than that, school is retarded stupid and how busy I am. And now that I'm on break, I just got this video out, but I'm trying to memorize this 10-minute little one-man act for my speech team. And I told my friend I'd have it done by tomorrow, so I need to go back to that. And I'm going to go get a quick gameplay. But until next time, I'll love you later.
It's heartbreaking, in the dark, naked like a baby in the womb, like the haze while the moon glimmers. Push your pots under the wing, high groom niggas, like $100 table with the warm ladder. Sun shining hard, still bring the storm after. Trill gangster, slug to your back of your head. I help you get your fucking plank game up, face down in the concrete, your mom's beyond sleep, she just prayers and hymns. Might flare your men's, no cares when I spend 250 on the LeBrons. I'm done with the Timbs, only rock dog tags, I'm done with the gyms.